All right. Welcome in, Nagy Nation, as we bring you here the Pro Bowl of our 2023 virtual off-season. As we have a lot of Browns representation for the AFC Pro Bowl team here. So we'll see a bunch of our players that you saw, a couple of them there, Tyler, Watson, some of the others as well. And there's the NFC crowd. But certainly a bit disappointing after that Chiefs loss in the AFC Championship. But the consolation prize being that a lot of the players that had excellent seasons for us will be out here on the Pro Bowl field. Hey, welcome in, Mitchell. And just me for today. Phil may be on the chat, but he's been really busy with the volleyball stuff going on, as he's going to make some quick adjustments to the lineup before we start here, as in terms of who's going to be out there. And I think he does. He said he did the same thing in the start of the second half. But Phil may join us a little bit for the chat, but just me on the call for today with everything going on. Hey, welcome in, Karen. Go Browns, Cavs, and Guardians. We're going to quick look at some of the changes he's going to go in and make. And you can also get an idea of who all is going to be out there for the AFC. I'm not sure how long he spent doing this. But bear with us a minute here as some of these lineup adjustments are made. And again, there's going to be a second set of these at the start of the second half, so we'll see some more folks in for the second half as well. We're still at 981, Mitchell. Last I checked, we've been holding steady at 981 for a while. So that's the last check. I'll go verify that right now, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's at. Stand by. And yeah, 981 is the current subscribers count. So if you're just joining us and would like to subscribe to the channel, we'd very much appreciate that, as we bring you live content of Madden simulations and then do our own play-by-play and color commentary, which is something we've not found anybody else that's doing. So if you'd like to be a part of that, a subscription would be very much appreciated. And yes, we're in it now though. So we'll get this one going. As you see, Lamar is going to have the helm here for the NFC under center, as he is now a Falcon in our virtual off season, and he had a very good season. Little inside handoff there goes to Jefferson. And not much doing. He is going to be tackled for no gain. Lamar out of the gun. Four-man rush pressure almost gets there, and Lamar just misses the pressure affecting the throw. And misses his target over the middle. 3rd and 10. And Lamar scrambling. Myles Garrett's chasing, and Myles Garrett is going to say hello to Lamar again. But Lamar does throw it away in time. Little AFC North flashback there, as Lamar was feeling the pressure from Myles Garrett. So a 3 and out for the NFC will bring up the AFC. And so we'll have Josh Allen out there for the AFC to take some snaps, as he had a very good season for the Bills. There's Njoku in the huddle, and Teller up there at the right guard position. So those are your offensive Browns out here for right now. Allen dumps it underneath. He's got his man. That's Najee Harris. And Najee coming out of the backfield. He is going to pick up a first down. So AFC with the first down of the ball game on a throw to Najee Harris underneath. All right, yeah, copy that. Appreciate that, Phil. So we'll see Allen for the first half, he says, and then second half we're going to have Watson. What a throw, but unable to come up with that catch was the Chief. That was a dart into some coverage. A very risky throw, but almost caught by Njoku. That one out to the outside. He's got the Chief again. And this time the Chief does make the catch. And he's going to get another first down. And although that camera angle was kind of weird. All right, little bunch formation to the left includes the Chief out there. And Allen over the middle, he's got his man Najee Harris out of the backfield again. And a 4-yard pickup for him. Allen out of the gun, Najee Harris on the left hip, 2nd and 6, a little handoff up the gut. That's the first run for Najee. And another pickup of 4 for him. Third and 2. Little handoff, Najee. Nice little run there. Finding some space and taking on some contact. And he is going to have 2 carries for 15 yards now, as that one goes for 11. And the AFC just marching down the field here in the opening drive for them. And yeah, Phil says we'll see Najee Harris for the first half, but then Nick Chubb will be in for the AFC in the second half. Allen under center. Little fake the handoff to Najee Harris, and he's going to throw it to the end zone, and it goes to the wrong team. Looks like he was trying to hit Diggs down there, but I think there was some miscommunication, and Diggs ended up on the wrong side of the play. Now Allen back to the end zone again trying for Diggs and can't get it, and that one is going to end up being incomplete, 3rd and 10. This one goes underneath, and that is not going to be good enough for the first down, as it was complete, but only good for 7, as Cooks was the receiver. And so it looks like the AFC is probably going to settle for a field goal here, knowing Madden, and they do. So Deshaun Watson in as the placeholder. An interesting look with, I'm sure that's not something that they rep very often for the Browns. With Cade York kicking out of the hold of Deshaun Watson. So Cade York's kick is away, and it's going to be kneeled in the end zone there for a touchback. That's right. 1 kick away indeed. That was rough. All right, 1st and 10. Little ace formation here. A little handoff up the middle. Doesn't have a lot of room to work with. That was McCaffrey. Lamar Jackson out of the gun. McCaffrey on the right hip. He's going to fake the handoff to McCaffrey, and then he's going to scramble a bit and then get it out to his tight end, Tyler Higbee, I believe. Oh, no, Washington. Excuse me, that was Washington on the reception. And then Lamar's going to air it deep. He's got a man down there. Not sure who that was. It's Jefferson out there, out on the perimeter. And that was a very nice 42-yard bomb as he caught Jefferson just streaking down the sideline. Nice throw from Lamar here with a little touch on it just to drop it in before the safety could get home. And Jefferson makes a great catch. Rookie from Georgia. Yeah, of course, Washington. Yeah. Well, I formation here. Brings a man in motion. Handoff is to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is going to get swarmed there by a bevy of AFC defenders. Now this one is unloaded down to the end zone, and I don't know, did he catch that? Yeah, he picked it. That was a pick in the end zone. I'm going to see if let's see if his feet were in. That was crazy though back there. Just a contested ball, and the defender came away with it. Left foot. Oh man, I don't know if that's going to, I think that might be overturned as, oh no, they're not even going to look at it. Wild. I didn't think he had that, but they're going to give no look at that. And Allen comes back and is picked right back as the NFC takes it away, and they have the ball back just about where they were anyway. Evans on the interception. What a wild turn of events there, as Allen just unloaded one off balance, and I guess he didn't see the linebacker just poaching the hole, and that ends up in a back-to-back picks. And that's McCaffrey out of the backfield. Pick up a 7 there. Yeah, Phil's right. It was Xavier Howard on that first pick, which I did not think was actually a pick. And the ball's out. Another turnover. Oh, nearly another turnover as Cooper Kupp saves the day. But my goodness, that was almost scary. 3rd and inches here, and now a quick little throw over the middle of Cooper Kupp. Why not? That's a good target down here in, creating space out of nothing. And a 1st and goal now from the 3. Lamar to McCaffrey. Huge hole, touchdown. So the NFC is going to strike first blood in the end zone here as Christian McCaffrey is able to get that one across the line, and they're going to take a 7-3 lead pending the extra point, which is up and good. So 7-3 for the NFC here, as that drive that was looking so good ended in an interception in the end zone from Xavier Howard, and then turned right back over the very next play to Evans to breathe new life, and another strike at the end zone, and the NFC capitalized that time to take the lead. Josh Allen waiting the snap. He's going to hand it off to Najee Harris, a little zone on the inside, and Najee is going to get caught after only 1 yard picked up. I'll throw over the middle. He's got Chase. Chase is going to work off a tackler. And that is going to be a 1st down for the AFC. Working into some space there on that little slant concept was Chase, as the zone was not able to respond quickly enough to it. High formation now for the AFC. Keenan Allen, handoff, Najee Harris, big hole, he's working through it, he's got finally to the 3rd level there, as he had all kinds of space, and that's Derrick Henry on the carry. Derrick Henry rumbles for all kinds of space down there. He had a huge hole up front, did Derrick Henry, and the blocking was quite nice. Of course, you've seen a lot of smoke around Derrick Henry and whether or not he's going to get traded. Nothing as of yet has come of it. Although, interestingly, I was reading an article that was talking about how the individual who reported that shares an agent with Derrick Henry, so very well could have something to do with an agent trying to get something, get something moving in that particular regard, which is why a lot of these, especially right before the draft, there's all kinds. It's kind of silly season where there's lots of smoke of movement and things happening, and it's all cloak and dagger stuff going on, and nobody knows what's real until it actually happens, kind of thing, because it's all propaganda to try to get things, maneuver things to your advantage. As nice little play out to the outside there is going to pick up a 1st down, and that's Adams. So, another nice drive here for the AFC, now on the 21-yard line in the red zone. Throw to the outside and just knocked out of the hands of Derrick Henry there. Oh, that's good to know. AFC using our playbook here. It is Kevin's fancy coaching them. It would make sense. As a throw out to the outside, he's got Chase. And Jamar Chase is good for a first down, and that'll take him down to the 5-yard line. First and goal here. Bunch formation to the left. Josh Allen scrambling. Pressure's coming, and he's going to take that ugly red zone sack, which will bring up a second and goal from the 19. Yikes. Josh Allen back to throw, and he is going to get it to the Chief, but a third and goal from the 14 now is only 5 yards picked up there. Josh Allen to the end zone and over the head of everybody. And that's going to bring up a fourth and goal, and Cade York back out to kick with Deshaun Watson holding again. And that will bring it within one, as Cade York is now 2 for 2 with an extra point, 2 for 2 on field goal chip shots. Obviously that was something they wanted in the AFC Championship that Cade just could not deliver for them. But a minute and 2 left here in the first quarter. NFC enjoying a 1-point margin, 7-6. Dump off over to the right side. He's got his man. And Lamar Jackson now 6 of 9 on the day. And Godwin his first reception on that one. McCaffrey stretching to the right side, and he is going to be met by a bunch of defenders out there. And he's going to go backwards, 3rd and 4. So, that'll be the end of the first quarter, as the NFC will now have the ball at their own 20 and having flipped the field. Lamar Jackson airs it out deep. He's got Jefferson down there, and he makes a great catch. Unfortunately, Lamar had underthrown it just slightly. If he had hit him in stride, he'd have been still running, as that was a for sure touchdown. Lamar just underthrew it a bit, and so Jefferson had to hold up, as he's going to take a big sack right up the middle there. That was DeForest Buckner in there very quickly. 2nd and 18 coming after the big bomb to Jefferson. That probably should have been 6 with a better throw from Lamar. 4-man rush. Lamar scrambling, and now he's going to choose to run it. Breaks a tackler, gets past the 50 to the 40, and slides out there. And they'll mark him down at the 41. Nice little play for him. A 3rd and 9 coming. Scrambling again. Now unloading, and it's going to go to the wrong team, but dropped. The clear interception dropped here, so a very long field goal coming. And it's going to be well short. So the AFC is going to get the the first maddening moment goes their way, as the very long field goal attempt gives the AFC excellent field position after a terribly short kick and a poor decision to kick it there. As Chase, with a nice reception and a first down for the AFC, gets them down to the 33, and the AFC threatening already after that great position given up by the terrible choice to kick the long field goal. Derrick Henry right up the middle, big hole, and he is going to pick up 7. Hey, Mason, welcome in. And here's Najee Harris to the outside, got some space, and he is going to finally be brought down after picking up a first down and then some extra yardage as well. Nice little blocking kick out there from Teller. Created that hole as he pulled out to the outside and kicked out the end nicely. Now empty backfield out of the gun for Josh Allen. 4-man rush coming. Jumps it off over the middle. Yeah, he's got the Chief. Njoku is going to fight for a few extra yards and get it down to a 2nd and 1. Now on the 8-yard line. Josh out of the gun. Najee Harris on the right hip. He's going to hand it to Najee Harris, and he is going to be met by defenders and stacked up. Bosa in on the tackle. And that is going to be a loss of 2 as Nick Bosa just buried Najee Harris there. And that'll get him in the zone. 3rd and 3. Another handoff to Najee Harris. Big hole this time, and he's going to get easily past the first down and down to the 3-yard line as Najee. And now a 1st and goal from there. And assuming the AFC can avoid the dreaded red zone sack here, they've got a good chance to punch this in. Well, handoff, that'll avoid a sack. Najee Harris fighting for yards, and he does pick up 1. 2nd and goal from the 2. Now out of the gun. Allen, handoff to Najee Harris. Big hole in the middle. He gets in for the touchdown. AFC scores as the edge rushers had gotten in there, but the blocking up the middle was enough, and Najee Harris with the hole spread them out and take advantage of the weakened center of your defense. Concept worked to perfection there. The inside zone, and he was able to follow just the center and guard concept, blocking up front and creating enough space that the defense couldn't get there in time. And the AFC will take a 13-7 lead in this ballgame. Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand why Bosa gets into the zone so easily. It doesn't seem fair indeed. 1 play and he's in the zone. And you're right, Miles takes 2 sacks in a row. As that one is thrown to Diggs. Excuse me. Excuse me, Godwin. I don't know why I said Diggs. That was Godwin there on the reception. Tampa Bay Buccaneer helmet on him. 1st and 10. And McCaffrey fighting through some traffic. A 4-yard pickup. And Diggs, of course, is on the AFC now, playing for the Bills, not for the Vikings anymore. That one is incomplete. Looked like Washington again. The rookie unable to come up with that reception. 3rd and 6 here. Lamar, Miles chasing, and he's going to get it away to McCaffrey. The outlet comes through. McCaffrey making guys miss to the 30 and finally brought down there. What a play in space from Run CMC. What a play he had. Let's take another look at this. This one was downright fun. Miles just about gets, oh, come on. Oh, that would have been a fun replay. But anyway, so Miles barely misses the sack. Lamar gets it to his outlet, and then McCaffrey makes the magic happen. That was fun. As a quick strikeout there. And he'll get some yardage past the 1st down. A little jet sweep action here. And that one is going to be met by the defense. Godwin with the rush, only a pickup of 2. And this one is going to be met in the backfield immediately. The little blitz on the outside caught the running back before he could really get going. And a 3rd and 10 coming. Lamar. 4-man rush, pressure up the middle, setting up a screen, and nothing doing, as that one was pretty much broken from the start. 4th and 10. So, a field goal attempt, this one much more reasonable for the NFC, and that will get them back on the board again. 3 more to their total, making it a 13-10 ball game here. And Santos kicks it away. This one is returnable. Chase looks to be on the return. No, that's not Chase. Not even sure who that is. 6 for the Bengals. Hey, Braden, welcome in. And Josh Allen unloads down to the side, and he had good coverage out there as he was trying for Adams, but it was knocked away in a 2nd and 10. Now out of the eye, handoff to Derrick Henry, who is wow! What a hit that was. He just got lit up on the second contact. Interesting though, he kind of missed the hole, kind of went to the defender instead, as that one is complete to Diggs. Little Josh Allen to Diggs connection, working for this AFC crew. Oh yeah, we appreciate you being here, and as always, go Browns. As that one is good to Adams, and he is going to dance his way to a few extra yards as well. It's good to have him young. I like having a young generation of Browns fans. Certainly, things are looking up in Cleveland, and hope to see some real success coming out of that organization because it's been long overdue. As Najee Harris is going to carry the ball here and only pick up a few 3rd and 6 coming. But glad you could be here with us today. That one unloaded downfield, and he is going to find Diggs again. Diggs being very productive for this AFC squad, and a 1st and 10 coming. Stephon Diggs now for 39 yards. Lattimore in on the coverage. Josh Allen, he's got Adams, and that one is going to get past the line to gain. On the little quick strike out to the outside, that little slant concept works and picks up an easy 1st down and takes us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. A 13-10 ball game, and the AFC down to the 14 and driving nicely with opportunity for a double dip because they're going to get the ball first in the second half. Josh Allen, he's got a man down there. That's Najee Harris. Working his way near the line the line to gain, a 2nd and 1 coming. Josh scrambling now with the ball, and he's just going to take the dreaded red zone sack and bringing up a 3rd 11 from the 16. Josh Allen got the snap. He's going to the end zone. Oh, what a catch there from Diggs! Wow! Stephon Diggs goes up and climbs the ladder to just absolutely make an incredible catch with 2 defenders all over him. And Josh Allen just trusting Stephon Diggs to make that catch, and he does in what a spectacular fashion as the AFC about to make it a 20-10 ball game. Wow, that one was fun. You know, I agree, Mason. They have to do something because as it's currently constructed, the Pro Bowl is, I mean, it's kind of a fun honor, but it's silly. It's not. Nobody play. I mean, they don't even have a game anymore. It's like competition stuff. Guys still get hurt. Nobody really wants to be there. Is how it feels. I don't know. It's weird. But they've had that kind of struggle in most of the major sports. I almost feel like, give them the honor, but don't do away with the game, because what's the point? I don't understand it. As that one is going to be picked right over the middle. He intended to hit Washington and missed the defender sitting right in the lane. And so an AFC pick with another opportunity here with good field position and 44 ticks, all 3 timeouts, 45 ticks and all 3 timeouts from the 44. They could do potentially a triple dip here as Josh Allen is going to go for it all right now. And he just cannot connect with Diggs. He was trying again in double coverage, and Diggs somehow almost had it, but unable to make that catch. Josh Allen now sitting in the pocket. He's got a man. That's Adams near the line to gain. And the first timeout taken, 33 seconds left. Yeah, it certainly is. You're right, Mason. It makes no sense. I would rather do away with it, give him the honor. Like, obviously, it looks good for a Hall of Fame career kind of thing that it's, you get that honor. There's an ugly drop there from the Chief. That should have been routine, a little bit behind him, but, it's still in his hands. AFC going for it on 4th and 3 with 29 ticks left. Why not? Josh Allen now over the middle, and he is just going to miss. And that one's going to fall to the turf, and the NFC is going to get the ball back, a turnover on downs, but only 25 seconds left. So, hey, welcome in, Fellegrin. Go Browns. But, obviously, with only it made sense to go for it there. Some smart situational football here from Madden for once. On the 4th and 3, electing to go for it with very little time left and probably not giving a huge chance here to the NFC as they only have 2 timeouts, 25 seconds left from the 37. To McCaffrey, that somehow missed the tackle on the screen. McCaffrey just airwalked past a guy who just seemed to be tackling air. I'm not sure how that happened. 2nd and 6. As Lamar doinks it off the helmet of a defender. That was interesting. Wasn't even looking at it, but they're going to call pass interference. Interesting. That one goes against Ronald Darby. .13 ticks left. Lamar in the pocket. He's got a man. That's Cooper Kupp. And Cooper Kupp's going to get a first down. And the last timeout taken for the NFC. And they're going to try to put up 3 points. Why not? This is where it makes sense to kick a long field goal. This one from 52, but it's not going to be any good as he was short yet again. With Santos dropped it just short of the bar. And the AFC with 3 ticks left, interestingly, don't seem like they're going to run out the clock, or they're going to hand it off, I guess, and run out the clock that way. So, that'll take us to the end of the first half of 2010 ball game. AFC leading the way. And as we get into this halftime, it's a good time to tell you that Phil's about to make a bunch of changes to the lineup. So we're going to see Nick Chubb in the second half. We're going to see Deshaun Watson in the second half. Of course, we got to get the kickoff done first before he can make those changes. But that's about to come up. So a bunch of folks getting substituted in here. Obviously, only able to do that on the AFC side because you can only do it on the side that you elect to put the controller on. So only the AFC team will be allowed to make some of these substitutions to see some of the other players out there. But here we go as Phil goes in to make, some of these adjustments that we were talking about, to put some of those other players in and see some more of the AFC Pro Bowl players out on the field. But if you haven't yet had a chance to subscribe to the channel, we'd very much appreciate that, as we are very, very close to our goal of 1,000. We're sitting at 981 at last check, and at 1,000 we're allowed to monetize the channel on YouTube, which would be a big deal for us. And your support has been very much appreciated. And if you like what we do here, we'd very much appreciate the subscription if you haven't already had a chance to do so. Also, likes on the videos also help, as they help to get our content out to more people and hopefully bring in more subscribers to the channel. So we appreciate that as well. If you'd like to join us in between games, we've got a Discord. You can find the link to that in the description of this or any of our videos. And we'd love to have you there to chat all things Browns and NFL in between the games. And also it gives you a chance to get notified of when the games are coming. For example, today I gave a 30-minute warning that we'd have this Pro Bowl game coming up, and it tends to be a little bit more reliable in terms of notifications, does Discord, than YouTube. YouTube not only goes when you go live, like actually when it starts, but then also they tend to be a little delayed if they come at all, as that one, a quick throw to his tight end, Deshaun Watson's first completion of the day, goes to the Chief, and a first down. So 1st and 10 here. Sean's got the snap, and he's going to find Njoku again, and that one is going to go for a bunch of extra yardage. Nice 18-yard pickup here on the strike to the Chief, as he found a nice little spot to settle in. Now 57 yards on 5 receptions for David Njoku. Nick Chubb in the backfield, and he's going to get that carry on the inside zone to pick up a 5 on his first rush of the ball game. Now 2nd and 5. Pressure coming from the outside on the blitz, but he's going to find his man out to the outside. The Chief again providing an outlet. And a 3rd and 2 coming. Now Derrick Henry in the backfield, fake to him, and Deshaun's going to load downfield. He's got Diggs! And that is going to be complete, pushed out of bounds at the 22. So the AFC again threatening and a potentially in good position to execute that double dip as we talked about. Thrown out to the outside. The Chief has been very, very active in this ball game. Deshaun Watson now 5 of 5 for 60 yards. A very solid start for him. 2nd and 5. Sean searching, got it, man over the middle, wide open is Diggs, and he tries to make the man miss. But he is going to have a 1st and goal from the 6 for the AFC. Yeah, certainly is. Chief having a monster day in the Pro Bowl here as Nick Chubb's going to get there. He's going to score easily, walking into the end zone. The Chubbernaut scores, and the AFC executes that double dip as advertised. Exactly how you want to do it. No doubt on the field as they just marched right down and put it into the end zone to make it a 27-10 ball game with 11:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Now taking it out of his end zone, past the 20 to the 24-yard line is where he'll be marked down. So we'll get some more Lamar out here as the NFC looks to try to respond here. Yeah, for sure, Mason. Throws over the middle. He's got Godwin. And Godwin is going to be tackled quickly there. But a 1st down achieved, and the NFC getting near to midfield here. Hey, Don, welcome in. McCaffrey with a little carry. He's going to pick up 5. Well, dump off to the left side. That's Washington on the reception. Rookie tight end having a bit of a game here. 3 receptions for 21 yards. 3rd and 4. Well, that one is complete. Somehow Jefferson came away with it with a bunch of red jerseys all in the area. But Jefferson does make that reception and a 1st down. Lamar, 4-man rush coming. He unloads over the middle into double coverage, but Godwin comes away with a great catch. And a strike from Lamar completes for a bunch of yards and takes him down to the 24. Hey, George, welcome in. Go Browns. That one complete to Washington. 5-yard pickup, as he has been a good outlet for Lamar in this one. Now hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey fighting through some traffic and nearer to the line to gain, but just short. 3rd and 1. Interesting little formation here. Hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey dances back across the line a few times, and the ball comes out. And I'm not sure who got it. Oh, fortunate that Cooper Kupp again saves the day as he jumped all over that. The dancing did in McCaffrey as the ball was jarred loose, but Cooper Kupp able to save the day again. His 2nd time keeping the ball from going to the other team when another player had fumbled. 2nd and goal from the 7. Cooper Kupp in motion. And then we'll hand off to McCaffrey, finding some space and down to the 1. That was a nifty little run, as somehow he managed to get by a bunch of defenders that looked to be in very good position to make tackle, but they couldn't get it done, as McCaffrey is going to try to get in here and ends up maybe going back a few inches, and a 4th and goal from the 1 is going to result in the little pity party chip shot. Yuck. Should be going for that if you're the NFC. But instead, they put up 3 points on a stalled drive at the 1-yard line, as McCaffrey couldn't quite get it in a 27-13 ball game. Hey, 504, welcome in. And happy birthday. Always good to go fishing anytime, but certainly to celebrate a birthday. First and 10, handoff goes to Nick Chubb, and he is going to pick up 2. A tight bunch formation here to the right. Watson throws downfield. He's got Adams. Adams breaks out of a tackle and out of a second one down to the 40. And a great little second effort there from Adams, as there were a few would-be tacklers just shrugged off on that one. His 5th reception, 67 yards for him. First and 10. Deshaun Watson, 4-man rush. Pressure coming through, the ball's out, and the NFC is going to recover it. Looks like a scoop and score here. It is, as the NFC is going to put up additional points here, and that's Thibodeau on the scoop and score. Deshaun Watson in the process of getting sacked, gets the ball knocked out, and easy points for the NFC to keep them in this ball game. Now a 27-20 ball game. I can't be doing that. So the AFC is going to try to put something a little bit more productive on the field here, a little less ugly, and certainly less points for the NFC, hopefully, on this drive. A little better effort would be appreciated. As that nearly resulted in a pick 6. Deshaun Watson, very fortunate, he just elected to bat it down. Didn't try for the interception, because that would have easily scored again. Now King Henry right up the middle is going to be met by a few tacklers, but he picks up 6. Deshaun Watson, 4-man rush, pressure coming, he's going to take the sack. Rashawn Gary in on that sack, his 2nd of the ball game. And a 4th and 15 as the AFC absolutely sputtering here on back-to-back drives, as they have looked bad here in recent memory when on offense. First one, a strip sack, scoop and score, and then the second one, a 3 and out. So this one, fortunately, at least results in a punt rather than 7 points for the other team. But neither are outcomes you're particularly looking for. First and 10 now. Lamar, 4-man rush. He's going to unload on that one. Ooh, man, that was close. It probably should have been picked for 6 going the other way. Just knocked away, though. And a 2nd and 10 coming. Look, Lamar hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, not a lot doing there. 3rd and 8. Now alone and unafraid by himself in the backfield. Lamar Jackson unloads to the outside, and Jefferson can't handle it. And that's going to lead to a punt for the NFC from midfield on 4th and 8. Well, he had a great start, Mason. He was looking really good, but a few sacks in a row, and I'm not sure that's so much on Deshaun as the blocking up front, although he certainly can't afford to put the ball on the turf to allow a scoop and score. As Derrick Henry right up the middle works for 7. Look at the rushing yards there. Deshaun Watson is going to carry this one out of the option, and he is going to have that first down. Needed 3, got 4, and a 1st and 10 achieved with 43 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Out of the gun, bunch formation to the left. Sean Watson standing in the pocket, now throwing downfield. There is a flag. Might have been a late hit. And it is roughing the passer. And so the AFC going to pick up an easy first down here as Jadeveon Clowney gets called for the roughing of his former teammate. Sean Watson out to the outside. Chief drops another easy one. Oh, what are you doing, Chief? You've been so good in this ball game, but two really ugly drops in this ball game. That one his second. Second and 10 now. Chief catches this one as he goes right back to him to say, hey, I trust you, man. You got to catch these, though. That's right. Finally went to L.A. and the Pro Bowl. Yeah, certainly was, Mason. No doubt that was a big problem. But obviously looking to redeem himself a bit here as we enter the fourth quarter. A 27-20 ball game, and the AFC with the ball and driving. 3rd and 5, an important down here. As he does convert it, it's got it to Adams. And Adams is going to get down to the 30-yard line before him being dragged to the turf. His 6th reception of the ball game, now 60 yards. He's been very good. Just sitting in a big old gap in the defense was Adams. An easy conversion on the first down. Nick Chubb on the left hip of Deshaun Watson. And a quick little slant action to Chase, goes for a first as he is pushed over the line. Very quick striking play there. Just a quick 3-step drop and put it right in the big mitts of Jamar Chase. And he gets a bunch done there with his feet after the catch and a first down. Out of the gun again. Nick Chubb still on the left hip. Bring in Diggs into motion. And that just a wide throw from Deshaun. Misses his man and brings up a 2nd and 10. Now Nick Chubb with a carry. He's going to fight through some traffic, breaking tackles and refusing to go down. Finally gets dragged to the turf after 5. 3rd and 5 here. Pressure coming, Watson unloads, and he just misses Adams. Just past the outstretched fingertips. And 4th and 5 coming from the 14. Have to imagine they're probably putting up a field goal. So Cade York out to kick one. And they're going to fake it. Fake to the inside, goes to a pitch to the Chief, and nothing happens. An absolutely terrible fake field goal attempt. Wow, I'm not sure what that was, but it was absolutely ugly. And the NFC is going to take over. No points to Chiefs for the AFC after a miserable attempt on a fake field goal. Trying to pitch it to an up man from the the holding position. Tried to hit a little pitch pass up to David Njoku, and Njoku was swallowed by that defense. 2nd and 9 now for the NFC, chasing him, and Lamar does unload only defenders in the area. Not a good throw for him, but it was incomplete. 3rd and 9. Lamar working up in the pocket, then unloads to McCaffrey out to the outside. And that one, I'm not so sure he should have thrown that. He had space to work with right in front of him. Probably should have escaped the pocket. I like his chances. Look at all that green grass in front of him. I like his chance to get the first down better than McCaffrey's there with the guy in close trail. And in fact, he does not get the first down. Lamar, you feel like, probably can make a guy miss and has a bunch of extra room to work with. And probably, if he just takes off with it, probably gets the first down. Probably not the best choice there for Lamar. 4th and 2. And the NFC will punt. So the AFC takes over here now at the 41-yard line. So here comes back Deshaun and his AFC brethren. in the pocket, searching, going downfield. He's got a man. That's Diggs, and what a way to climb the ladder there to make an incredible high point catch. Stephon Diggs doing it all out here, as he has been sensational in this game. And yet another example of it there. What a catch. Deshaun put it high where only Stephon Diggs could go and get it. And Stephon shows us why he made this Pro Bowl. Now Deshaun out of the gun, handoff, and then a flip to the other side to Chase, and it is read very well by the defense, as that was not happening. A loss of 3 on the little reverse to Chase. Almost felt like you just should have kept running, Nick. You had a hole off to the left side as there was heavy pursuit going the other way, and Chase had a bevy of defenders right in his grill on the pitch. Probably would have worked better just going with the first look. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. Yes, Myles Garrett is in this Pro Bowl game. A bunch of Browns out there. There's one of them. Actually, 2 of them. Deshaun Watson to David Njoku. You got Nick Chubb there on the left hip. Another Brown. You got Teller there at the right guard position. So a bunch of Browns out there for the offense. And then on defense, Myles Garrett anchoring the left end spot. And he has been involved in this game pretty heavily. Oh, did you take out Myles? I wasn't even watching that part. Busy talking. Yes, Wendell saw that news. It's not really a game anymore. It's like, obstacle courses and dodgeball and weird other things. He hurt his toe on an obstacle course, which is stupid. Why are they even doing that? I don't understand it. It's a silly thing they do, and kind of senseless. Well, hand off to Derrick Henry. Big hole, and he is going to have a first down at the 1. So a first and goal from the 1-yard line. AFC here threatening yet again with 4 downs to try to punch this one in. Deshaun Watson handoff, or fakes the handoff and just walks it in himself. I thought he had handed it off to King Henry, but in fact he still had it. Faked everybody out, including me. Deshaun didn't have to work for that one. Just leapt across the line, fakes this one, pulls it. Everybody fooled. And he just dove across to pick up that touchdown for the AFC. Easy peasy. Yeah, Browns have been looking very good in this ball game. Some very nice individual efforts. I've called out Teller on a few. We've seen Nick Chubb with some nice runs. Deshaun Watson, outside of those 2 drives that he was ugly back-to-back, especially the strip sack, scoop and score. Outside of that, he's been pretty good. In fact, very good on that drive. And then Cade York has been making some nice field goals. Nothing terribly challenging, but he's made all of his kicks so far. We've seen Myles Garrett be very involved with pressures in the backfield. So certainly good effort all around from the Browns players that are out there. David Njoku has been very involved in the offense. A lot of good catches for him, although he has had 2 ugly drops in this ball game. But certainly all around good performances from the Browns. As Myles Garrett, I see what you mean by moved him to the inside, as in he's playing like at the D tackle position. Looks like he was on the inside of the formation there, not out of the end. As Myles was in fact in there. And there he is again, really playing like a 3-tech there is Myles Garrett. And that one is going to be met very quickly by a brother Bosa. Joey Bosa getting home and making a very quick TFL. Not letting his brother's teammate go anywhere as McCaffrey was absolutely swallowed in the backfield by Joey Bosa. 2nd and 12. Free rusher for Miles. Miles going to get nearly home, and McCaffrey on the screen pass is only going to pick up a few. A 3rd and 8 coming. Miles nearly depleted Lamar on that one. Lamar over the middle. He's got a man. That's Cooper Kupp out to the sideline, and a first down achieved for the NFC as they are driving nicely here, but down 14 points, and that clock is not their friend. They've got a lot of work to do and not a ton of time left to do it. .641 and counting to be exact in the 4th. 1st and 10 here for Lamar. 4-man rush. Miles working. He's getting free, and he does come away with a nice sack out on the outside. Lamar goes down. Myles Garrett with his 2nd sack of Lamar in this ball game, and he is going to do the little fadeaway jumper as a celebration. Joel Patonio psyched up about it. We haven't seen any of him out there, but his fellow guard Wyatt Teller has been out there and very good, and that, of course, will get Myles into the zone with his 2nd sack of the ball game. 2nd and 18. Myles Garrett reading the screen nicely, and he's involved to take McCaffrey down very quickly for a loss. A 3rd and 22. Yeah, Myles being Myles indeed. Look at him read this screen as he is just all over McCaffrey, like not going anywhere. You can catch it, but you're not going anywhere. So 3rd and 22 here from the AFC's 46. Lamar working up in the pocket. He's just going to take off to the 30, to the 35. Down to the 33. Sorry, it's 40, 35, and down to the 33. Called the wrong line. But a 4th and 9 is that's not going to be enough to get it done. And the NFC is going to go for it, knowing they've only got 5 minutes left and 14 points to score. They have to go here. So a 4th and 9. This one could be for all the marbles. To the end zone. Easy touchdown. Jefferson was all alone. And why not go for it all? That's what you got to have. You got to have points. You got to have them quick. So go for it all on a 4th and 9. They take a bomb to the end zone and hit Justin Jefferson back there. We'll see if this stands. We'll take a look at his feet. But I think he's in as he had the ball. Look, drag. Oh, that's a terrible camera angle. Anyway, he was dragging one foot. You had the other foot firmly down in, and they are going to count it. So a 34-27 pending this extra point. 34-27 is the scoreline, and the NFC in business now as they even have the opportunity to kick this one away, play some defense, hope to get the ball back relatively quickly with some time to execute a drive and tie the ball game up. Yes, Wendell starts this Thursday, so coming right up, right around the corner for us. Sean Watson out of the gun. He's going to... Ooh, dangerous throw. As he was fortunate that one was not picked and potentially in for 6. 2nd and 10. That would have been the second defensive touchdown he would have been responsible for. As this one goes to Stephon Diggs for an easy first down. AFC need to put some sustained execution together here for this drive to keep the NFC out of business as Derrick Henry refusing to go down, fighting through tacklers, and picks up 8. But what a steamroll lowering the shoulder pad that was. That was impressive from Derrick Henry. Sean Watson throws to the outside. He's got the Chief. And that is good for a first down, a very important first down, as it allows keeping the possession. David Njoku nearing 100 yards on his 12 carries, or his 12 catches. 98 to be exact. Deshaun Watson. This one is back to the Chief. He's well over 100 now, as he's going to pick up another critical first down. He's going to stand on his head afterwards, because why not? He's been standing on his head all day outside of those 2 drops. Look at the bling out of that bunch formation. That's a fun trio of receivers right there, as he just unloads downfield, trying to hit the Chief again, and just a little off target is Deshaun. 2nd and 10. So, how are you proposing that we keep all of our first-round picks and still have Deshaun? What are you proposing there, Wendell? I'm not sure how you're imagining that would be possible. 3rd and 2. Now at the 2-minute warning. AFC driving, looking to put this one away solidly. Watson scrambling, flag coming, looks like a hold. A really nice play from the Chief is probably going to get canceled out, unfortunately, and it is holding. All too bad, because the Chief had a really nice little catch and run after the catch. But all for naught as they go backwards instead. 3rd and 12. Watson, handoff to Nick Chubb. Why not? And he is going to be met by a bunch of defenders. Only 1 yard on the carry. And so Cade York's going to come out, try to put it, make the distance just big enough to make it insurmountable for the NFC. As he is up, and he is good, and that probably should do it. As the NFC are now down 10 points on the back of the Cade York field goal. And 10 points in 1:46 is quite the ask. So if the NFC wants to have any kind of hope here, they're going to have some very big explosive plays and very quickly, trying to stop the clock as consistently as possible. Only 2 timeouts to their name here. 1:42 left in the ball game. They've got to use the sideline. They got to get chunk yardage, and they got to get it in the end zone as fast as they can. That one not to the sideline, does get tackled, and not even for a first down. A 2nd and 1 coming. Lamar, back to pass, 4-man rush over the middle. That's probably not where you want the ball to be. You only have 2 timeouts, not a lot of clock left, 1:10 and counting. And now you're in desperation mode. Got to go either to the end zone or the sideline. No other choices here. And that one is not even going to get out of bounds either. Really just going backwards. 2nd and 14. Lamar scrambling, unloading deep. What a catch out there from Washington. Incredible from him. Rookie with an incredible catch, but that, my friend, is a little too late. 31 ticks left, a timeout taken, only 1 left for the NFC. A 1st and 10 from the 20, but they're down 10. There are no 10-point plays in football. Now when McCaffrey does use the sideline at least, so effectively stopping the clock with 26 seconds left. 2nd and 8. Lamar scrambling. And then finally throwing it away past the line. Actually, for clock management purposes, that was a smart move from Lamar, even though he had a bunch of green grass in front of him. Throwing it away stops the clock. He's got to go to the end zone. That's really his only choice here. He does go short of the end zone. He's going to be tackled inbounds. Last timeout taken, 14 ticks left. And this is not enough time to get it done. The AFC is going to win this one. Big blitz coming, pressure coming, he's going to take a sack. NFC can't stop the clock, and that'll do it. What a fun game that was, as the AFC comes away with a nice contested victory, as both teams had moments and played very, very well. But a fun little AFC-NFC dust-up here in this Pro Bowl, as we saw all the stars out in force and a lot of fun football. So, thanks for joining us here. We had a lot of fun bringing this one to you, as we always do here at Nagy on Sports. Obviously, we've got a big Super Bowl coming, as we're going to take a look at some of the stats. There's Lamar Jackson. Jay McCaffrey had a very quiet day, only 28 yards for him. Godwin for 93, very big day for him, 10.3 per average per catch, but no touchdowns. Washington with that incredible late catch. Saw a little Jarvis Landry in there as well. Look at the defense, led by Isaiah Simmons with 17 tackles for the NFC. Evans, Kendricks all involved as well. 2 sacks for Gary, 1 for Carter, half a sack for, I didn't catch the name. And then for passing, Deshaun Watson was 17 of 24 for 228. Allen, 19 of 29 for 200 some as well. So very good day for them. Najee Harris for 37. Derrick Henry for 58 yards. Nick Chubb only with 19 on his carries. Njoku leading the way, 13 catches, 117 yards for him. Very good day. And then, of course, Diggs was special as well, 8 for 138 and a touchdown. He was very, very good. Adams also very heavily involved. Good day for him. Miles Jack in on the tackles for 16 sacks. DeForest Buckner, 1.5. Myles Garrett, I guess he only got 1. I guess the other one I was thinking of was a TFL because I thought he had 2 on the day, but they only credited him with 1. So that'll do it for us today. Stick around on the channel here soon. Hopefully we'll have the Super Bowl coming up in this to close out this virtual off season as we have had here on pnagsports. We appreciate you all sticking around and supporting us through all of this as we look forward to the draft. There's a look at the Super Bowl. Of course, it is the red-hot number ones on both sides. The Chiefs and the Cowboys are going to be going toe-to-toe in our Super Bowl. So look forward for that. That'll be coming here soon. Looking forward to bringing it to you. But today we're going to say go AFC, and as always, go Browns!